Getty's Middle School. Gettys.
Getty's Middle School.
Yes, sir.
And there was two tour buses.
That is correct.
Can you talk about the cause at the moment?
At this point, it's still under investigation by our traffic division here for the city of Gastonia, and that investigation will be ongoing throughout the day to determine the cause of the collision.
So did the first bus cause the second bus to do anything, or did the first bus have whatever happened to it, the second bus follow suit or pulled over?
At this time, I have not heard from my investigators. They're still working on the scene. I've stayed here on scene making sure everything was secure, but at this time I have not heard an exact cause for the collision.
So I see the damage on one. Was there damage to the other tour bus?
I did not see the other bus. I was mainly concerned with the kids that we had to extricate from the school bus. We had to assist them getting them out of the emergency windows. The front of the school bus, the normal on and off point, was compromised and we were not able to use it. So we brought them out with the assistance of Gastonia Fire, gyms, and medical personnel. We brought them out of the emergency exits.
Can you talk about how the kids was? Obviously, I'm sure they were upset.
They were a little upset, but most of them stayed fairly calm. The chaperones that were with the kids did an excellent job of keeping everything calm and getting all the information that we needed.
Do you have numbers for us in terms of how many kids you had to extricate? You had to get them all out that way, right?
On one of the buses, yes. At this point, we think there's about 85 kids involved, but that'll come down to the final investigation to know how many kids and personnel were involved.
Driver.
The driver was injured and transported to a local hospital. Does not appear to be serious minor injuries.
Just one.
Both drivers.
Going back to the beginning, what time did all of this happen?
The original call came in at 9:41. The first personnel for first responders was on scene at 9:43. That I do not know. My investigators are still investigating that portion of the collision.
When will the remaining lanes be opened up on 85?
Within the next few minutes. They're working on getting the bus loaded up onto a wrecker now, and it should, I would imagine, it'll be open within 30 minutes.
Just for the very beginning, can you just paint a picture of when you all arrived, what the scene was?
So when I arrived, police, fire, and EMS were already on scene. They were working with the assistance of Gastonia Fire and gyms to get those kids out of the bus through the use of the emergency exits and using ladders to get them down safely to the ground to where we could start working on assessing their injuries.
And just to be clear, the regular way you would normally get out of the bus, that was broken in the run.
That is correct. We had to bring them out of the emergency exits.
And you said the windows too.
Yes, the windows are the flip up of the emergency exits on this charter bus, so we use those to prop those up and use ladders to get the kids safely out of the bus.
Ladders just because of the height.
Correct. Yeah, it's too far to just step out.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Much.
Thank y'all.
Excellent job, son.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Well, I'll be putting together a release a little bit later once we find out a little bit more about what happened. But you have the nuts and bolts now.
Yeah, I would imagine the investigation will take a couple days.